Hey everybody, welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg. This is my YouTube channel. Alright, tonight we're going to be unboxing this box, which I'll just spoil the surprise right off the bat. It is more track for up here, and we're going to play with that in a little bit, see what we can do. I've got much more track on order, so we're kind of limited on what we can do, but we can play with it and see how much we got. See if it works for our needs. I think it probably will. I got my GGS Railways mug here. They are for sale in my store, and they are very, very nice. I have enjoyed this very, very much. You need one. All right, so after that shameless plug, let's get to the unboxing. And then this isn't going to be just an unboxing video, because I mean, that'd be pretty boring. It's just this one small box, and we already know, because I spoiled the surprise, that it is track. Fast track to be exact. I mean, you know, something else could be in here that would definitely be a surprise, but I doubt it. It's all right. Got a dog here helping me. The dogs have helped a lot lately. Have you guys noticed this? So, all right, let's get this open. This should not be a whole lot of difficulty, I don't think, doing this. This box does not work exactly like I thought it did. That's okay. Just increases the, the anticipation. So, all right, let's see what we got here. I think we got it done here. All right. So I believe that this box just folds open is what I think it does. You know, it's really embarrassing when you can't get open a box. So apparently I was wrong about how the box worked. That's okay, yet more anticipation. Wow, you know, we may just have to fast forward through that part. All right, here we go, finally. I thought the box had like a flip lid. It did not, obviously. So, all right, paper and a lot of track. Yes, all right, cool. So, another late night eBay purchase. So I figured in my head what I thought I needed, and I'm kind of doubting myself now because it was late night and my brain tends to not, wow, work all that great. In case you guys haven't bought track, it is expensive. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, my late night thinking doesn't tend to be the best. So all right, I can't really think of a reason to save this receipt. It's kind of horrifying. So all right, cool. Buy a coffee mug, yes. All right, that was unintentionally funny. All right, so if you can see this over here, this is the dog bed. So all right, we're gonna put that by the dog bed. They may or may not chew that up. All right, so let's see. I have the current Lionel track on, or the currently, I guess I should say that another way, the current O-gauge track on. So we're gonna power it down and see what we can do. I'm gonna see how far I can move this G scale without it affecting the functionality, hitting the picture on the wall, whatever. So let's see. Actually, it looks like I can move it quite a bit. All right, let's see. Ever so slowly. Well, of course, it is firmly attached to this very large transformer here. This is also a Lionel modern transformer. If you haven't seen one, it's got DC and AC. I'm not exactly sure how they did that or how that works, but that's what it is. So let's see, is my caboose gonna clear? Ooh, barely. Wow, okay. Cool. So all right, I think we have enough room here to at least come this way with the track. Other than that, I'm not really sure of anything. So all right, I think we need to get the Disney train here off the track. Otherwise, we can't really do much with the track. And I guess we'll go ahead and take apart the HO as well. So all right, let me get this camera to a little better vantage point, and we'll see what we can't get going. All right, guys, so I think I have this zoomed into the area that we're going to work in here. My plan is to have enough G-scale track where it actually encompasses most of the area. How well we will accommodate that. So In theory, what I'm about to do will go inside that. So once again, we don't have all the components that I need to lay it out. So we're just kind of guess and go with that, and we'll see how it goes. And of course, none of this is going to be etched in stone, so don't panic. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully move this in scale track. I'm not actually sure what my logic was in putting him there anyway. So every time I start talking, my my throat gets really dry. More coffee, very good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take loose my HO scale track here, and we'll just kind of leave it open-ended, if that makes any sense at all. And that way we can go ahead and play with the O scale, the track that came today. So, all right, in a minute I will probably spread a branch and figure out how to do this. Apparently it wasn't like that. So this bottom back track, I think that's what, or easy track, I guess that's what they call it, is very interesting. Now this one is brand new. I have something that's older. It does not age well if you take it apart and put it back together as much as it do. So that's something you can keep in mind if you play with this particular kind of track. So all right, my V-scale trade is in the way, but with the HO scale not being able to connect because I don't have all the pieces, none of it really matters. So we'll just kind of put them over here where I imagine it's going to go. I guess actually all this stuff will start moving towards the center of the table, ideally. Because if I truly do get like 8x8 of the Q scale, this stuff would be in the center. But anyway, whatever. That ruins the fun to think too much about it, I think. So all right, let's see. Let's get some of this fast track. Now I saw, some videos. I watched all you guys videos, just in case you don't know, and talking about the merits of fast track. And apparently the popular sentiment is we don't like that. I don't like it. I don't really have a big opinion of it. One way or the other. I can certainly see that if you had something of a hobby or a way that you played with it, that you constantly changed your layout, or you had to pick it up all the time, I can see where this would probably not age real well. Probably much like the Bachman Easy Track. Probably not as bad, I'm sure. That's pretty bad. Try to keep this stuff together as much as I can. Alright, now I'm going to see how much this is. I can do with the track I have. That's really about the only thing I can do tonight, frankly. Alright, I wonder if I ought to do some use the HO scale. No, I don't want to use the HO scale because it's still going to have to go basically like I have it. So no, I don't want to do that, I don't think. So I still want to see though just how much of the O-scale track I can lay out here. So just lengthwise, I think. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe I did buy enough. Although, now I'm wondering, of course I bought some straight pieces for the G scale, so I can't really figure that out just yet. I'm thinking make it a couple wider, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Although I pretty much have destroyed our running capability other than, I guess, the O scale and the, I guess, okay, never mind. I guess we can run everything except for the HO scale in this configuration. Alright, the fast track is being predictable. And how's that for a word? You like that? And I mean, it's not exactly what I'm entirely used to. do understand complaints, and I mostly agree. Alright, so it looks like we may or may not factor in for this one. So I would really have to stretch the outer limits of this one. And we know that it's not going to go that far on this one because we still have the G scale to figure in. So really, realistically, that's probably about it for as long as we can make the O scale, and maybe not even that. So, alright. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. This is the first time I've ever worked up high like this. Considering my other stuff in the week are usually on the floor. And that is certainly not a complaint. It is definitely different. Alright, so let's see. How many more pieces do we have here? How many do we need? It looks like we need maybe 2 more, and we got plenty. So yeah, if we can, we'll make this wider as well, and that'll be kind of cool. So without that G-scale type, it's kind of hard to plan on what we can do. It is on the way, just this came first. We're trying to shift or receive anything right now to the US processor. It's more than just a little bit screwed up right this moment. Alright. So far, so good. I try to get to that other side easily. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright. I did it. I'm not really exactly sure how. In fact, they hate me in the morning. So, alright, let's move this closer in. See what we're gonna do here. Once again, though, I don't know that it even be that long with the G-scale running on the outer perimeter there. So we will see. We will see pretty soon, actually. Not tonight, but soon. All right. So I just noticed that you can fasten down this fast track. That sounded kind of funny to say, but you know what I mean. Maybe if we fasten it down, it will work better. Of course, that won't be tonight either because we're not ready to fasten down anything because we don't have everything. All right, so I'm making this a lot harder than it really is. So feel free to laugh at me if that is something that you find to be true. I do not mind at all. I don't know what I'm doing. I would be the very first to admit that. Alright, looks like we've got a couple pieces here. Not quite correct. So alright, I think that, at least lengthwise, correct, is about what we're going to have. And I think we can probably do wider, but I think lengthwise this is probably about an 8-foot run. So alright, let's see about getting some power connected, or what do we want to do? I think first I want to do is get this excess track out of the way. So I wonder if the H is still running inside of it. But I honestly don't know. So we'll put away this gold or fast track, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. So put it there for the moment. That would be dog's reach. I want to play with this HO scope for just a minute. So I only got one straight here. I don't think that's going to be enough to get it inside, but you know, it won't hurt to look. It's not like we can put it back together tonight anyway. No, that's not going to work. I can tell you right now. No. All right. Well, you know, baby steps, I suppose. All right. So tonight we can play with. I'll move the N scale down, the N scale, the O scale, and possibly the G scale. Definitely moving around a lot tonight. That coffee is so good. That's that, what is it? The Starbucks peppermint. It is so good. They did pay me to say it, by the way. It really is good. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I guess I can just probably leave that HO scale track where it is. So everybody understands that is under construction. Oh, well. I'm going to put that here for the moment. I don't know when the rest of this track will come. Saturday, or Friday, I guess, will be my earliest time to even go see, because lots going on. It's very, very busy. All right. Cool deal. I'm going to move this down here just so the control will go here. Okay. Very cool. And very unscientifically, unprofessionally. Run this under the track for now. I guess when we figure out where everything is going, we will provision it better. For right now, this is fine. We're playing. We should solidly what we're doing. We are playing. All right, so we got the N scale. We hooked it back up. I don't think we ever unhooked the G scale. Nope, we did. So I was going to show a close-up picture of this G scale Lionel transformer. It is very unique. You've never seen one, so yeah, that's what it looks like right there. All right, so let's get the I guess the N scale Arnold Rapido and the Lionel Mickey Mouse train back on track. Oh, I still have to plug back up to the Mickey Mouse track. Now, what I might ought to do, and what I might have to do, is I might have to move that terminal track down here. It's down there. I didn't think about that. It won't take just a minute. Not that hard. So, okay. There's that. And excuse me, I know you cannot see through me. I do apologize for that. So for those that may not have caught the drift just yet, this table is kind of a semi-temporary thing. It's actually a prop for a video we are going to shoot as soon as we get all the components together, and it's going to include G scale, O scale, N scale, HO scale, and a scale that I don't even know what it is, but you'll like it. It's not S scale, it's not OO scale. Think bigger, much bigger. So, all right, cool. I got that terminal track back where I think it needs to go. And let's see. Somewhere around here I have power for it. I don't quite see it just yet. Oh, there it is, right there. Yay. All right, so I feel like I want to make this G scale in some sort of kind of way. I don't think he'll hit anything there. I just want him a little more centered, since that's the only thing that's kind of over here. So this track's kind of weird here. Is that going to work? Let's see. Let's see if we see a G scale crash. That's pretty close to that Mickey Mouse stuff. We cannot be able to Mickey Mouse. Sorry. Alright, I can move a lot closer. So alright, let's try to move, and of course, once again, none of this is prominent or even semi-prominent. It's just to run tonight. This is what I feel like doing. Let's see if I can get this guy going to clear. I think so. Yeah, it's close actually. So I'm going to move it. Let's go. Even more. I just really do not want to damage anything. Not for the sake of playing stuff. I mean, not that I ever want to damage anything, but you know. I feel like that's pretty good. So we did a live stream last night. I was telling everybody that the G-scale is from a portion of the track layout that we no longer have in the train room. I had to get eliminated to incorporate my ability to sit in there. Being able to sit is a very large advantage when you're getting to be my age. Alright, so I think we got here on the track, and I'm just kind of trying to see if we are going to have any collision issues, as we're really all doing at the moment. We definitely don't want collision issues. There you go. That would be solidly my fault. I'm going to put it on the track. Alright, let's see if this is going to get clear or not. How do we look? All day long. Cool deal. Alright. Alright, let me get the camera zoom back out so we can see a little bit more of everything. I think that will be the better thing to do here. Alright, my light's kind of messing with my lens on my phone. When I first got this phone, I was doing some work with some lacquer, and that is what that haze is. I never have been able to completely get it off of that camera lens. So yes, that is my fault. That is a mistake from my other life. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. We're not running the HO scale tonight anyway. So yes, it's kind of a dead end there at the moment. Alright, cool. Let's get the rest of the Disney train on here, and we'll find the Arnold Rapido. I do see him. He's going to run by himself because he is actually quite ill. We retired him some months back because he is not in good health, and frankly we just wore him out. He needs to be repowered, and that just has not happened. In the meantime, we got I think we discovered that the name was Kato, not Kato. Kato, I don't know. Anyway, that's what this guy is, and let's see, I think that's this track. Yep. So, all right, he does speed up eventually. We're just gonna let him run a minute while I get the Lionel Disney train here on the track. All right, let's see. These are just quite sharp. Love these quite a bit. Uh-oh. So yes, there's one. Just knocked out his power. Didn't really mean to do that. So I don't have any bridges, so we can actually make Mickey Mouse flip up like he's supposed to. We found that Mickey Mouse does not clear our bridges. Not in a way that was not probably excruciatingly painful for poor Mickey. So yes, we are sorry, Mickey. So he did survive though, so that's good. It didn't decapitate him. He's quite rubbery actually. That's the test I don't suggest you try. Don't try this at home. All right, getting this together. I'm excited. So I've said this before, but playing with these modern Lionel cars after playing with a bunch of pre-war stuff is like night and day. Both in the construction, the weight, well, pretty much everything really. All right, let's get Mickey backed up here. So the couplers on the Mickey Mouse set here are kind of stiff, so I'm just kind of doing it manually so we can get them worked out a little bit better. All right, so he is on the track. He is ready to go. That Mickey Mouse looks really sharp up there. I like him riding up top like that. All right, let's check him out. Meantime, we'll get the G-scale going. It's going to make me nervous the first couple of times, even though we did make sure it cleared. All right, I don't see any reason to get anything in a big hurry at the moment. So I don't suppose that the HO scale track would fit inside the G scale loop. What do you think? You know, I honestly don't know. I feel like I ought to know, but I don't. Let's see. We'll grab a piece or two and we'll see. We'll see what we see. Anytime I can run the Amtrak, I am happy. Happy to do so. We talked last night on the live stream that I tend to run my favorites, well, literally to death. So I think this might fit inside here. Let's try it. All right, so let's see. We can leave the straights or we can put them over there. Might look better with them over there anyway. So, right. I think I may have mentioned I'm not terribly impressed with this Bachmann Easy track. I think if you're a child and like to change things up a lot, you probably would grow very unhappy with that very quickly. All right, let me get the G-scale stopped so we can get some track going here. Put the power coming out this end. That seems like the most logical thing to do. All right, well, old man eyes cannot see. All right, I have some reading glasses here somewhere. You know, I think they're in my briefcase in the car. Of course they are. Where else would they be? All right, so I think I see the problem, but I'm really not sure. Gosh. All right, I think I got that side. Got that side. I got a funky connector on that one. But I did get it without my glasses. How about that? let's see. Get that unplugged. That way we can kind of rotate this, and it'll be easier that way, I think. Because otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do that across the table. All right. I think that one went together just like that, without a lot of drama. All right, let me see if I can get this to scooch around. Scooch, how about that? is that a word? In Texas it is, scooch. I think in Texas we have our own language. All right. Got all the straight pieces over here. And got all the curved pieces running inside the G-scale loop. Or, yeah, it's a loop. And that ought to work, I think. All right. So if you ever work with this green paper, it will get on you and everything for the first 6 months or so. So plan accordingly. All right. Can't quite see again. And a couple of these got kind of messed up. So we have to kind of finesse them in a little bit. Goodness. My goodness, I can't grab a hold of it. What's up with that? Alright, we'll just start at the end. So, okay. Have kind of the same issue going on with this one that we did with the other one, where one pin is messed up in one way and the other is messed up in another. Alright, and cannot tell if this is going on or what is happening, frankly. You know, I may have to take this apart right here. I did not plan on this being quite this difficult, but you know, it happens. Alright, now I'm going to see real well. How about that? And just as soon as I can see, I can make it work. Wow, okay. So hopefully these last two will just go together like they are designed to. Not a lot of issue or difficulty on our part. Meanwhile, this Arnold replica over here is just kind of showing off gleefully. Thank you, last piece, for just snapping together the way you're supposed to. Once again, I'm not real impressed with this Bachmann Easy track. I don't know if they have a different iteration out now. This may be old, but this one is not too great. All right, I got that plugged in. We'll just run the wire underneath the track. Get this stuff set up permanently. Semi-permanently, we will hide the wires or make them a little less obtrusive, I guess. So, all right, let's see here. I got this other transformer that's going to go to this guy, and somehow I've got a spider web of wires here. It's funny how fast that will get that way. Let's see. Got connections on the top of these Bachmann controls that almost feel like they ought to be on the bottom in a way, but I guess not. Okay, so we got that all together. I'm take a second to take a break and go wash my hands, because you don't want to ever handle your locomotives if your hands have something, especially that you know is staining your hands, because it will also stain your locomotives. And that tends to be kind of difficult to get off, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I'm going to turn down the N scale here a little bit. You seem like you're running just crazy fast. thing with him is he likes to run either crazy fast or not at all. Kind of hard to find a speed for him other than crazy fast. All right, let's get around here and let's get the HO scale locomotive and rolling stock. Once again, as I used earlier, I was talking about, you stain your locomotive, but I mean your rolling stock certainly applies to that as well. So okay, this many cars on that little bit of a loop. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to try it. We are going to try it. This is one of my favorite HO scale trains, so I don't want to mess it up. Not that I really want to mess up any of them, but I definitely don't want to mess this guy up. All right, let's get this guy on the track. Does not feel like he's on the track at all. I believe he is now. Let's try him out. No, he wasn't actually. Oh, that sounds bad, huh? There we go. All right. So without straight track, these big passenger cars are going to be kind of difficult to get on here, but you know what? I have faith in us. All right, let's get this one on here first. Use the shortest one of the passenger cars. Well, these cars are just not. There we go. There's one. I believe that's on there good. Like I said, the couplers are not. I don't want to be very cooperative on this circular thing. So. I guess that's on there. On the two we got so far. Track tends to be a little loud on those. It catches the, I think it catches the little grooves on the track is what you're hearing. It's not off the track, although it sounds like it is, but it's not. All right, this guy is the longest. I'll put him at the end. That may not be the way to go, but that's what we're going to try. So this one's got chairs. I'm going to make the chairs face forwards. I don't know. I'm assuming that they would face forwards. I don't know this, but I would imagine on the real train they'd face both ways. But that's based on nothing. Let's see. Well, we got a little bit of an issue here with this coupler. Alright. I just took it off the track. That didn't help much. So the issue with the coupler is it appears that it's not exactly the same height as the car before it. So we're going to have to play with that a little bit. Maybe I can get it hooked in and then get it on the track separately or something. I think I may have accomplished that. Uh-oh, backwards. So I believe that dome car is supposed to light up, but doesn't appear it is at this moment. All right. So then we got this car here, which actually I think probably should have been the first one because it's the baggage car, but you know, we're gonna pretend like we don't know any better. And we're gonna go ahead and run it anyway. I don't remember whose channel I was watching one time, and they said it's just not that serious, and that always stuck with me. I thought that was kind of funny, but it's also true. I mean, it's just not that serious. It's really not. All right, I think this is actually going to run in this circle like this. All right, let's get the last car, the observation car. Now, if we put that in the middle, people would, wow, they would really scream, you know it? No, that would never go there. Well, never say never, right? Now, it is interesting to me, though, that it has a coupler on both ends. So that's kind of funny. All right, let's see if we can do this. I think we have another issue with this coupler being not quite the same height. And these couplers aren't too great to start with, so there's that. I'll try to do this the same way I did the other one. If I hook it, then get it on the track. I know that's not correct, but sometimes on this older stuff, you kind of got to do what you got to do. This stuff does happen. All right, Amtrak riding the rails. Perfect. All right, so next let's get this G-scale going. Awesome. So my plywood's not exactly the same height here. I'm gonna have to do some 2x4s and get it correct before I get this stuff, and then kind of way to show it. So for tonight we're just playing. All right, well, I'm going to run this just a few more minutes, then we're probably going to call this it. I mean, that's all I got for you guys today. That's all I'm working on today. Let's speed up Mickey Mouse here. All right, so in review, we're going to extend the G-scale track just as soon as we get the bunch more track that I bought. And we are going to make it go pretty much as much of the 8x8 section as we can. And then we're going to do the O scale, the HO scale, and the N scale kind of in the middle. I'm not sure which one's going to work out where. The way this HO scale, the curves are, it may very well be next to the G scale, kind of like we see now. And then the O scale may be inside that. Then the N scale, I mean, it's pretty tight. It would probably go anywhere. But anyway, that's what the plan is for today, or for now. And as we get the track, we'll probably figure it out later. This is, for people that didn't watch the live stream last night, this is Lionel brand G-scale track. It's a little bit different than your typical G-scale track. It's got the Lionel pins and snaps, kind of sort of like the fast track, but obviously different. But I mean, same kind of concept. So I'm not sure if I like it or hate it, but it's working really well for us. So I guess in that regards, what's not to like? All right, guys, I'm going to let these guys run around just a few more times, and then we're going to call this it for tonight. Just want to include you guys on what we're doing and kind of the progress. I mean, this may not seem like a lot of progress, but to me, just mentally, I need to kind of see it to make it work. So this is important for me. I think when we get the G-scale to a bigger footprint, I think we'll find that we can add at least one straight piece in the middle and expand our O gauge as well. And I have a bunch of N-scale track on the way as well. So we probably ought to have like unlimited possibilities on what we can do, I think. So anyway, pretty cool. All right, guys, well, this is about all I've got for you tonight. The trains that will be running here, just a little spoiler alert, it will not be these trains for the video that we're making. That this product is being made for. These are just to test the tracks and test and see what's going on. I think you will like what we're going to run. It's all well, new to me stuff, and in some cases new. And anyway, it will be interesting. It ought to be fun. By far, it's the most expensive video I've made so far, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will be good. Although we're going to try. We're going to try really hard. And anyhow, all right. Well, I just wanted to include you guys on what we did tonight, so that's what I did. And I think we're going to stop the trains, and we're probably going to call this about it, because these guys are probably getting kind of bored with it. I'm not bored, but I don't want to bore anybody. So, all right, we're just going to stop that guy over there. And the Arnold Rapido, he can probably stop like right here. He's not going to block anybody's view of anything. And then we'll get the G-Skill stopped over there by the picture. Kind of keep him nice and safe. So this Lionel transformer has a reverse on the transformer. It's really freaky. You'll have to look at that picture again. That's just amazing to me. All right, so let's get the Amtrak stopped. It seems like we just started him. I'm kind of sad to see him stop, but I do have some other things that I do need to do tonight. I love trains, but they don't pay the bills. All right, guys. Well, this is all for tonight. Check out the GGS Railways mug. Grab you one if you want one. We have them, I think, in 12 and 15 ounce sizes, and they are available. You'll see it below the video, I think, the link. And then I think if I do it right, I think it will show you in the description things shown in the video or something like that. I've never done that before, so I'm not sure. But if you look, I think you will find it. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. This was kind of an informal thing, but I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. Kind of an in-progress thing. So, all right, guys, until next time, GGS Railways out.